What was it that made you say yes to coming this weekend?
I wanted to have a space where I could get really serious about next year and actually the next decade. And I knew that getting together with Jo was totally the right thing, because she's she's business for sure. So she's all about business strategy, but she has this such loving, compassionate way with her that it really asks you to go places that you just hadn't anticipated going at all. And I've come away with some great stuff that I thought was coming into it. I just didn't feel like I had the clarity that I wanted, and I'm leaving here feeling, powerful, and things are going to happen, and I'm very excited for next year and actually the next decade.
What did you discover about yourself this weekend that you didn't know?
Things I hadn't anticipated, things I still hadn't let go of. A couple of times actually this weekend, there's things that I thought that I had done a lot of work on, and whilst that might be sort of distressing for people to sort of think that, it's actually it's taking responsibility for who I am, what I want to be, my power, my results, things like that. So it's been a new depth.
Beautiful. What did you clear this weekend? As much of that as you want to share.
What did I clear? Well, there's been residual victim mindset, I think, and I've done a huge amount of work on that over the last few years, but I think there was still a little bit of who's going to rescue me. So that was cleared, so I've taken full responsibility of that. There's also a lot of anger issues that came from like childhood trauma and potentially past life trauma that we didn't even go to. Maybe that's next time. But those are really big things, and when you're coming here just for planning, and to go that sort of depth is pretty astounding, and it's done in such a loving way and with so much support. I mean, Jo has so much capacity, and then to the people that I came here with who I didn't know before, and to have such support from them and such love from them is amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. What do you love about Jo as a coach?
She's real. There's no shit. She's so aligned, and she does business the way I want to be doing business. She is my trademark that is soul-aligned leaders, and she is a soul-aligned leader, and that's what I want to be embodying as well. So there's no arm twisting. It's just very real and very open-hearted, and I just love that.
Beautiful. What are you most looking forward to about next year?
Fulfilling a dream that I've been sitting around thinking about for ages. To do some retreats, so a couple of retreats next year. I'm excited about putting my imprint on this side of the world, which, having been away for a couple of 20 years, that feels great, I'm excited about it, and it feels expansive, despite the fact that I'm, focusing on a particular region. It feels expansive to do it, so I'm excited about that.
What did you love about sharing the experience with other women?
I love hanging out with women. It's just so nice and easy, and we get each other, and we've had common experiences. That's what is always amazing to me, is we're from many different walks of life, and yet we've had similar experiences, and very often it impacts us in very similar ways. It might show up differently, but and I think even when you're not being coached, you're learning from the others, because we have such similar experiences. So I love it.
Beautiful. Can you speak to really owning your power? What that felt like?
Yes. Well, that is it's exciting and scary at the same time, and I think one of the things that I have been resisting is my own power, and knowing that people see my power and I hadn't seen it. I wasn't seeing it. So that's pretty amazing to come away from this weekend thinking, oh, yes, that's me. I've got it. I've got it. I don't know what it is, but I've got it. And that's nice, because that was my intention really, was for this weekend, was to help me see what I'm not seeing. So I totally got that.
Beautiful. How did you feel throughout the weekend?
How did I feel throughout the weekend? Safe, actually. That is the word that springs to mind. You know, even going to some of these deep places, which is it's so amazing to go to these deep places and still have the business strategy folded over. I mean, that's completely how I enjoy working. But to go to such deep places and feel completely safe about it that's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a real depth.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
That's emerged just in you that I've seen over the last couple
wow,
of days.
really? Thank you.
It's been really beautiful.
Thank you.
Unfold. I want you to look directly into the camera for me.
Yes.
And speak to you before you booked the ticket to this retreat. And what would you say to her? That version of you.
You're gonna love it. You have no idea what you're in for, and you will come away a changed person. So just do it.